What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, it's been a couple of days since the press conference came out revealing more about what happened to 19-year-old missing woman out there in Maryland, Prince George's County to be exact. Shout out Dacara Thompson. You know, according to reports, they got a guy in custody, 35-year-old migrant from Guatemala. This guy's name is HugoHernandez-Mendez, 35 years old. And, you know, they found her body earlier last week and then told that, you know, the body they found was hers. Now, I got some more information. I was digging in this because, like, you know, this past Saturday I was talking, you know, I did a video and I was talking to my wife about it, and she had said some things that was interesting and made me want to go back and see what else was out there. And I found some more things outside of the initial video I did about the press conference. Make no mistake, folks, man, it's dangerous all out here. And you can warn your kids, you know, like no other, but a lot of times they got to go through things or see things for themselves. Hopefully they can, you know, are not put in the position that the car was put in. But, I mean, it's predators out there. It's very unfortunate that what happened to this young lady. And I want to show you some more information that has come out about what happened to her and how she was found and where she was located. This is truly horrible. And I think I have an idea of what happened that led to her untimely demise. Take a look.
We're also following some heartbreaking news tonight in the case of a young woman from Prince George's County who went missing 2 weeks ago. Today, police confirmed 19-year-old Dacara Thompson's body has been found, and they say her killer has been arrested. Our Katie Lusso spoke with Dakara's family and walks us through what we've learned from new court documents tonight. And I do have to warn you, some of these details are deeply disturbing.
This is the last spot that Dacara was seen alive on surveillance footage tonight. There are candles down on the ground and notes on this pole. Her family telling me they are absolutely heartbroken, really just trying to process what happened, but also immensely grateful for the outpouring of support they saw these past 2 weeks.
I should be back soon. I love you too. Good night.
That's the text she sent her father just before midnight, the night of August 22nd. Less than 2 hours later, surveillance footage shows her parking her car on Jasmine Terrace, getting out and walking towards Riggs Road. Friday, new court documents revealing that she apparently continued walking toward University Boulevard and is then seen on surveillance cameras talking to the driver of a black GMC Yukon XL Denali, getting in on the passenger side and leaving. Police say cell phone records show she remained in that car until they arrived to Cambridge Road in Bowie. It's there where police believe she was killed by a man named HugoHernandez-Mendez in the early morning hours of August 23rd.
We believe the murder occurred in the home on Cambridge Drive in Hernandez's bedroom.
Investigators believe he then took her body the same morning to Route 50 between Route 424 and Route 97 and threw her over the bridge above South River. It was more than a week later, around 5 p.m. on August 31st, that police would find her body. They had responded to the bridge for a disabled vehicle and happened to see her about 30 feet below the bridge on the river embankment.
That area is probably about 7 miles away from the murder location, but a good distance away from where she went missing. So we are thankful that the Maryland State Police had the ability to locate that body based on that call for service.
The news devastating for her family, her mother telling WUSA 9 Friday night that they are still trying to process everything. For nearly 2 weeks, they searched desperately, held vigils, and pleaded for her safe return.
I just simply want my daughter back.
Now her community will stand behind her family as we seek justice for her.
Now the family has created a GoFundMe page. Initially, it was for search efforts and to hire a private investigator. That money, though, will now be used for funeral costs. We've posted a link to it on our website, WUSA9.com. In Prince George's County, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.
Thompson was killed inside of a house on Cambridge Drive in Bowie, Maryland.
Rafael Sanchez Cruz has been covering the investigation there. Rafa, you spoke to the accused killer's cousin and learned some insight into how this arrest all played out.
Yeah, Lorenzo, Annie, this is a really layered case. So let me walk you through it. Yesterday, investigators executed a search warrant at this home right behind me. But today, there were federal agents back here to arrest a different man. Now, the cousin of HugoHernandez-Mendez tells me that they found blood inside her cousin's bedroom, that blood belonging to Dacara Thompson. It's in the side bedroom of this Bowie home where investigators say Dacara Thompson was killed. I never thought a family member would do something like that. We are distraught. The cousin of HugoHernandez-Mendez agreed to speak only if her face was not shown. We will call her Maria. She says her cousin, an immigrant from Guatemala, lived with her family and other relatives, but recently she rarely saw him and his behavior changed.
It's very unfortunate that we have to live in a society where predators are always lurking.
Neighbors are still in shock.
I just felt that there was a need for me to come out and extend my condolences to the family.
Oh my goodness, it's connected.
Tracy Franklin says Maryland State Troopers visited her home as part of the investigation.
I am very glad to see that coverage is happening and awareness of a young African-American woman missing, because a lot of times that doesn't happen.
Maria says her husband was also taken by investigators for questioning yesterday, but was released. This morning, she says federal immigration agents were back at their home, this time for her husband, who is an undocumented immigrant from Mexico. They did not have an order for my husband or a warrant for me. They simply handcuffed him and took him. Maria insists her husband has nothing to do with the alleged crime. Her young children standing right next to her. She says her husband was taken despite his full cooperation in the criminal investigation. She has this message for Dacara's parents.
Yo soy madre, entiendo a la madre, entiendo al padre.
I am a mother. I understand her mother and father. I have children. I hope God gives them strength through this difficult situation. I really lament that it was a family member of mine, my cousin. I am really sorry. Yeah, we did reach out to ICE to know more details about the arrest of Maria's husband, but we have yet to hear back. Lorenzo, Annie, this community still processing this horrible tragedy. Back to you.
All right, guys, there you have it. What happened to Dacara Thompson at age 19? Nobody should go through that. But this is where we are right now in the world, where no woman is at peace. And I say that, I mean that. Here it is, a 19-year-old girl, gone way too soon, at the hands of a monster. This guy right here, HugoHernandez-Mendez. Now, this guy is in court right now at the present time of me doing this video, so you can expect an update soon. This is his first court appearance. And I got to be honest with you. Reason why I'm doing this video now before the court videos and stuff come out, I did a video Saturday where I said, you know, was this a drug buy or a meetup for sex? I did that story and I try to do it as respectful as I can for the family because they seem like nice people. I don't know them, but they do seem like nice people. That video I did was just, you know, what I thought at that time. More information has come out, what you've seen. Now, it's still a lot of questions remaining. You know, this is a layered case. But I will say this, if you look at the timeline, right, of all of this stuff that, you know, came out, it's just crazy how, if you go back and look, 11:50, right, at the time she went missing, the video, she sent the text to her father, right, 11:50, she sent the text to her dad. 1:35 a.m., she was seen walking away from her vehicle. That looked like it was parked where looked like she was going to come back to it. 3:06, that's the big part, because I'm looking at it up here in this article. 3:06 a.m. is when she was at that SUV in the parking lot at a Family Dollar. So 2 hours passed from her walking away until she came across the SUV with HugoHernandez-Mendez in it. So that what happened between that time and where she was at, nobody knows. But I came across this. I got it over here. Check this out. It says, in the charging documents, Hernandez-Mendez agreed to be interviewed, telling detectives when he went to a nightclub to meet his ex-girlfriend but never did. When detectives questioned further, the defendant denied any involvement, meaning they must have been like, okay, well, we got you with this girl in the car. So what was that about? And then he shut up. But something had to happen between that time of, 11:50 sending a text to her dad, 1:35 walking away from her vehicle. Now, between the 1:35 and 3:06, something had to happen. Because 3:06, she got into the vehicle. Then it says 3:47, she arrived at Hernandez-Mendez house. Family members said they heard it seemed like they was in there having sex, and the girl wasn't really feeling it. Said he killed her in the house. Then 5:03, early in the morning, he takes her and throws her off a damn bridge. So that 2-hour window is the big mystery with this, of how they came, what the connection was with her getting out of her car, 2 hours passing, and then getting into his. I want you to think about something. They saying this guy is a migrant from Guatemala. A lot of back in the day, in fact, recently they probably still are going through that. They saying it's a mass femicide out there in Guatemala. This guy's unregistered. He's over here. He don't see women like they are seen in America. You know what I'm saying? As valuable assets. A lot of times these people, he got that scar on his face. That shit is telling. You know what I mean? He ain't no choir boy. And the way he did her is a reflection of what he is and what he sees. This guy right here is trash. Fuck this dude. He threw a girl off a bridge, and that car breaking down on the bridge where they went to investigate it and stuff, and then looked down there and seen her. Man, that's nothing but God, man. That's nothing but God. I'm going to show you something up here. In the article, right, that I had up here, it says she was found on the side, like I guess washed up on the shore after he threw her in the water. They looked down and saw her in a embankment down there. You threw a body of a woman that you use like an instrument for your own satisfaction, and then just threw her off of a bridge after you killed her in a house that ain't yours. He killed her in his room that he's renting. He killed her. What kind of household is that where a woman can get killed in a room after being assaulted? You know what I'm talking about. And nobody notices that? They said they heard something was going on. What kind of shit is he on? Has he done this before? I'm gonna tell you something. You got somebody in your house and they in there bumping uglies, and it sound like the woman is in distress. Nobody knocks on the door. Nobody. This whole thing is a fucking mess. But either way, man, it's upsetting because all this stuff is out in the open and the family has to hear this. And they said they know their daughter and they know it's not like her. And it keeps going off in my head. The mother saying, this is not like her. This is not like her. Somebody has her. Somebody has her. They know their child. So, I made that video before. And, it's not to discredit this girl in any way. You're just speaking on what you have in front of you and giving your opinion on it. But, man, no mistake, no matter what it was, she did not deserve to die, and especially be found 2 weeks later, washed up on a shore somewhere. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully we'll have more answers today to a lot of the puzzling questions about what happened to her, and hopefully these people will get justice, which is like few and far between. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.